Welcome one and all to another episode here at Video Store Memoirs. I'm Kevin Salina, alongside with Shannon Uselding Salina.
Hello, everybody.
Today we have a new surrounding and we're trying something a little different. We're going to see if this becomes a permanent or we're going to have to figure out something else. But for right now, I like it because we got movie posters in the background.
Nerd out about your tech.
Oh, sorry. Yes, and we have new microphones and technology that we're trying to out right now. So if you like any of this stuff, ask us about it in the comments what we use.
He was nerding out hard.
Yes, I was. I was at a tech store and I got to have fun with it.
Correct.
But anyway, we're here to talk about movies. So today we're going to be talking about, speaking of tech, we're going to talk about when tech goes wrong because we will be talking about the the Matrix trilogy. So with that, we're going to do our normal thing, go to our friends at IMDb, and they say as follows. A computer hacker discovers that his life is nothing more than an elaborate simulation by evil AI. Anybody else scared with where we're at in the world right now?
No, but I think it's funny how well this movie or these movies have aged.
It is true. Like I mean,
they're relevant now like they were back then. So
I mean, even more so now, like because now everybody's worried about AI. So we're all like one step away from having the revolution.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be talking about, the original Matrix, Matrix Reloaded, and Matrix Revolutions. We're not going to be talking about Resurrections because
the OG3.
It's just we're sticking with Trilogy.
Correct.
So, first and foremost, ladies first. What are your thoughts on the trilogy?
I love these movies. I think that they are great. I don't think that they're great probably for the same reasons that you think they're great, but I do think that they're entertaining, and they are fun to watch no matter what space you are in or what mindset you're in. There's a little bit of everything in these movies. So
True. Yeah, mine is a little bit more on the technical side. Don't get me wrong, these are innovative movies. They're top of the line, great films. They're classics because they can be watched countless times.
Yeah.
For me personally, I feel that they changed the game for the movie industry. Like they invented a whole new filming style, the whole bullet time thing. Everybody, Keanu Reeves. And
oh my goodness.
I mean, come on. If you don't know the name of the thing, if I do that, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, yes.
Thank
I
you.
understand.
And then, not to mention the fact that when this movie came out, I think this is one of the first major movies of its kind, besides anything having to do with regular kung fu movies done by like Jackie Chan or Jet Li, where they did all their own stunts. This was the first time regular actors like Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne, Carrie-Anne Moss spent months training so they didn't have to have stunt doubles stand in for them for the actual fighting sequences, Oh, Hugo Weaving. Can't forget Agent Smith.
Correct.
That to me is a game changer because now no matter what movie you look at nowadays, some actor who signs on to something, whether it be Marvel or any action movie right now, they do some of the training. I mean, Jason Bourne, anybody? Matt Damon can probably still break somebody's wrist without trying. I think they're fantastic.
Again, very different reasons as to why we think these movies are great. I get where you think that like the movies are groundbreaking, and I think in some aspects they probably are, right? Not the aspects that I would pay attention to, but you're a movie nerd, so you would probably pay attention to like all of the different things. For me, the movies are good, but they're not earth-shattering. They're not groundbreaking. I think the subject has aged well. I said that at the beginning. I think that makes them seem a little bit more groundbreaking. I don't know what else to say besides using groundbreaking 1,000 times. But I do think they're standard movies. There's you and I talked about this before in the last one, but there's a little bit of Jesus in them. Especially the last one. A little bit of religion.
No, there's a lot of bit of Jesus in that one.
That's been done before. Like we've seen, the whole spiel with, him giving up his life for the greater good of the people and all that other stuff. Where I think that the movies could be considered groundbreaking is more along the lines of the fact that it goes with AI, and I don't think there's another AI movie or movie about robots or AI that comes close to the Matrix, is in terms of being as close to accurate. I do think that there are aspects of the Matrix that it's almost Simpsons foretelling the future. There's just a lot to it that makes it seem like somebody came back from the future to kind of warn us about what's going to happen. And I think that's where, if I was going to agree that they're like groundbreaking, that's where I would say that it is.
Um, there's one aspect to these movies that I didn't mention the first time we tried talking about this that I'll bring up right now. Did you find it funny or oh, that's a little telling, uh, for the fact that how they explained how certain things are basically glitches in the Matrix,
Yes,
and nowadays anybody who sees something weird in real life and they're recording out there, they're like, "Oh, we got a glitch in the Matrix." Like
correct,
the whole explanation of what a deja vu is.
correct. Has any I don't if any of our viewers watch the TV show Paranormal Caught on Camera?
Yes,
One
yes,
of my favorite shows. It's up there with Unsolved Mysteries from the 90s. But that TV show has a lot of those clips that they call
yeah,
matrixing. That's
yeah,
what they call it.
yeah. They do.
But like
Yeah, it has its
planes,
own segment.
correct, planes that are frozen, clearly not
Birds.
moving, birds frozen, sticks just kind of like floating in midair, and there's no reason for it.
Somebody having two shadows.
Yeah, it's just there's one, my favorite video is there's a couple sitting in a hotel room.
Mhm.
They're on like the second floor, so they can see the parking lot, and they're looking. She's filming her car for some reason, and she notices off to the side that there's a woman who's mid step, just standing there. She's frozen solid, and she's just standing there, and they're like, "What is she doing?" And they show the whole video. You can find it on YouTube, where it's 15 minutes long of her just standing there until finally like somebody else walks by and notices her, and they start to approach her, and it's broken, and she like starts moving like she was just putting her bags in the car or something. It's very strange.
I did not see this
So
one.
like
I'm gonna have to look that one up.
it's so cool. Paranormal Caught on Camera, they have everything. But that is the kind of stuff that like where I think like Matrix is like, somebody knew a little something else when they were writing this movie.
I mean, it's very possible. I mean, the Wachowskis who wrote and directed these movies, like the whole idea of the Matrix itself is pretty ingenious thought. I can't think of a single movie that even suggested something like this of this magnitude
Yep.
in movies before this. You know.
Yep.
Um, but getting back to my aspect of things that I thought was crazy that were done for this movie, can you think of another movie I'm going to go into the Matrix Reloaded now? Can you think of another movie where they literally, to film a highway chase scene, had to go into the middle of a desert and build 6 miles worth of highway
No.
just just to be able to wreck it as much as they want and not hold up LA traffic?
I had asked you if why couldn't they just use the stuff from Speed, because it was Keanu Reeves and
I mean,
haha.
yeah, but yeah, we needed more than just one bus. You know?
Correct. No. But that goes to show like how big this series. The first one was big. The second one was even bigger, and it really became like a household name. It's even better now. But
Here's the thing. The second one came out, and that was another thing that was unheard of. The sequels came out months after each other. Like the one came out in I think
yeah,
June, and then the third one came out in November. They did not make people wait a year to
no. But
see how this ended.
what was the time frame between the first one and the second one though? Because
7 years.
so that's why though, because they had enough time then to like get enough people to buy into it, producers. That's our job. To give them the budget for what they really needed in order to finish the series out properly.
Oh my God! When you talk about
There's your
budget,
highway lane money.
I mean, if you think about it, uh, there were video games, there was anime series, there were Motorola phones that specifically were designed and brought out in the movie that you could buy your own cell phone.
Yep.
Ray-Ban made a shit ton of money on
Yeah.
sunglasses because everybody wanted either Morpheus's the
Non-ear
clip on your
binding
ear.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even I had Neos, the ones that had just a little bit of frame, but basically doesn't even look like
Am
it
I
has
the
frame.
only one that thought those sunglasses, all of the sunglasses in the movie, were butt ugly?
Yes.
You couldn't have paid me to buy those sunglasses.
Those sunglasses were awesome.
First of all, I would have looked like a fly in them anyway, so it really doesn't matter. I need very large frames for my face. But yeah, no, they were disgusting.
I thought they were badass. I thought they were really, really cool.
I thought the jacket that he wore was
I still have
pretty
my
cool.
Morpheus glasses.
Oh, you can keep
Actually,
them.
no, they're Neo because they actually have the behind the ear.
You may keep them. Or I'll just use the Top Gun glasses because those were cool. The mirror.
Oh yeah,
glasses,
the aviator glasses.
I'll take those.
Okay.
But yeah, like the jacket was cool.
Oh,
Neo's jacket.
I mean, the whole aesthetic of the clothing that they wore in the movie, like, yeah, we're going in, we're representing ourselves in the Matrix, you know, playing Sims. I think that's how you referred to it. But
you're playing. What if we're the Sims? What if it's true? What if we're Sims? Then can I get a cheat code?
You find that cheat code because I want to be rich.
Yeah, I would like a big giant house that I don't have to pay for, that I have people come and clean for me. That'd be great.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I would love for, okay, well, it's the end of the day. Put in the code and all the money's back in my account and we can restart again tomorrow.
I'll have a job, but it'll be something like my perfume making or something that I enjoy. Doing this podcast with you that I enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if I could just reload my account every day, I'll just do this all day. Yeah. I mean, I'd love to do this all day. I mean, we've been doing this for, what, 4 years?
Over 4 years now.
Over 4 years. Yeah, we just had our anniversary.
Our anniversary was
June 6th.
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
Today's the 8th.
Wow. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll bring up this question because I don't think you remember this. If you were in the Matrix, would you have taken the blue pill, or would you to stay in Wonderland, or would you have taken the red pill?
I would have stayed my ass in Wonderland. I don't want to know. I do not want to know. First of all, they shaved me because I look like Homer Simpson. I'm not interested. I don't. What am I going to do? What am I going to do if I wake up and I'm in this awful world? We've blown it to smithereens. It's being run by Suri, who is mad at me because I yell at her to be quiet all the time when she answers me for no reason.
Sorry to cut you off, but who's really running it? Is it Suri would be the good one, the one running it, or is it Alexa running everything?
Well, I hope it's not Alexa. I'm pretty sure she's the devil incarnate.
Well, then it would be Alexa.
It could be Chat GPT. I would be okay with that. We get along just fine. I've named mine. Her name is Lyra. She's amazing. She's very helpful. There have been times when it's been a little contentious.
Yeah, and I've left the room.
She gets it together real quick. I mean, there are some times when I might have cussed at her a little bit, but I apologize. You know, we lose our cool every once in a while. But I don't want to wake up to a world where I have to answer to Suri. I do not want to do that. I'm just going to stay asleep. You keep my ass plugged in. I'm good. Use me as a battery.
You got it, Copper Top.
I'm good. I want my, what does he say? The steak to taste like steak.
Like, you want your ignorance is bliss.
Correct. But if somebody could just up the ante on, like, my living situation, maybe make me rich, but not an asshole. I don't want to be one of the jerks that's rich. I just want to have money to do things.
So this is the point where we differ when it comes to this trilogy. Don't get me wrong. I think the third one is solid, but as we spoke before, it got a little too religious. I mean, you can tell this movie has a little, it goes into the whole religion thing to it.
I didn't even notice it until you pointed it out to me, by the way.
Yeah, Neo, the One, the Holy Trinity,
right?
Morpheus, the King of Dreams, and you know, at the very end of the movie, spoilers if you haven't seen it, and if you haven't seen it, why not?
Yeah, what is happening in your world? Yeah, that was judgment. I just gave a little judgment.
I don't know. Yeah. Keanu Reeves, or Neo, allows himself to be killed to save the universe,
Right.
basically. And literally to the point where when he dies, he's laid out,
Right. With light all around
light
him.
all around
Yeah.
him, and only thing that was missing was his legs were crossed, you
Right.
know? And I was like, okay, this is a little too on the nose.
Yep.
But you didn't have a problem with that.
No, because to be honest with you, that kind of okay. I'm gonna say something that I'm sorry if you are a religious human being. I am not. I appreciate your beliefs and your feel that you're entitled to have whatever belief system you want to have. I do not particularly believe in God or heaven or hell. So to me, it's the greatest story ever told. The Bible. I mean, you can't find better stories than that. Half of the movies I like to watch are based off of it because it's so much fun to watch those. But I
Sure.
don't think that they're true. So that's where we probably differ. But yeah, I think that it's the movie itself is religious. I didn't notice it until after you said it, but that's because it was so good.
Yeah, it was like one of those undertones that I didn't notice it at first until like the second or third time I watched it, and I was like, "Oh shit!" They're talking about his name is Thomas Anderson, and everybody's doubting him, doubting Thomas,
Right.
you know, and then all their different names. I mean, the other characters have computer esque type names like
Yeah.
Cipher and stuff like that, but
Well, think about it though. If Jesus came and died for our sins, right? That's the whole theory behind Jesus. Isn't that kind of what Neo did?
that's exactly what
To
Neo did.
reset the system. That's what Jesus
Yes.
did, right? To reset the system. It's not like he was paying for all future
That's
because
true.
he'd be busy.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord. We're so
No
sorry
pun
that we
inten-
kept you.
no
Yeah,
pun
no pun
intended.
intended. We're so sorry we kept you so busy. But it was to reset the system, right? So that
That's true.
everybody starts on a fresh slate, and that's what he was doing. So yeah, it's 100%. Who wrote the story? Is it the twins that wrote the story?
Brother and sister. I mean, no, brothers who are now sisters.
They're sisters, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but they write it? I know they
Yes.
directed it, right?
They directed it and they co-wrote it.
So they must have known they were. I mean, it's not a coincidence. They knew what they were doing. I'd be interested to talk to them and find out. Hey, ladies, did you mean for this to be as religious as it definitely is? Because it's
Correct.
curious, but it's also a very interesting theory. Like, do we just keep resetting? Which is kind of what a computer does, isn't it? Which is the whole basis behind the Matrix.
Correct.
They had made comments about it before too. Is that he wasn't
Sixth.
the first one?
He was the sixth.
Correct, but he
One.
was the first one to make different choices, which
Correct.
reset it further. But who knows if it's going to reset it permanently?
Correct. Because as the architect said, it all comes down to choice.
Right, and that's where the whole conversation of the next coming of Christ is, because if we keep having to reset because people can't make solid choices for themselves, we just keep resetting until eventually we get it right.
Yeah, we're getting so philosophical.
Plus,
on
how
this
do you
one.
reset that world? That world was annihilated.
Well,
Annihilated.
I mean, yeah, Smith destroyed that thing, and he made that world in his image. It was terrible.
Well, I have always thought that the reason why the machines took over was because humans nuclear warred it to death. And the machines were like, that's it, we're done, we're taking it over. Is that not how the Matrix started?
Basically, according to I'm as best as I can remember, when he said, we gave birth to AI, and then AI became sentient, tried to figure out why do we need to follow the humans.
Right.
And so they were basically solar-based power. So humans scorched the skies to get rid of solar power so the machines wouldn't have a plentiful enough source. But then the machines decided, oh, y'all make hella heat.
Okay.
And conduct electrical impulses in your brain. What could we use you for? And that's how they started breeding humans instead of natural childbirth, you know? And it's a scary thought.
I mean, it works. This is the whole Thanos thing again, where his thought process was his thought process was on point. He knew what needed to happen and nobody else wanted to do it. So he was like, I'm going to just do it. It's the same thing. These people needed to survive. people. They weren't people. These beings,
These sentient beings
needed to survive, and they found a way to do it. Now, we were the lesser species, so we were either used or annihilated. It's survival of the fittest. So
really,
we created our own demise, but
yeah,
who's to say that aliens wouldn't have come down and implanted machines at one point in time too?
That's a totally different movie series.
Ooh, maybe that's a movie we should create.
Get rich off of that idea.
Yeah,
I like it.
Patent pending. I was Homer Simpson. Patent pending.
So, as a trilogy, how would you rank it?
Oh, it's 5 clamshells, hands down. Great movie. I don't think it's a great movie for the reasons you think it's a great movie, but I think it's a great movie series because of the reason Indiana Jones is a great movie series. It's entertaining. The acting is superb. The writing is great. I just don't think it's as groundbreaking, earth-shattering as you do.
No, the story and stuff is fantastic. I love the writing of the story. But my personal thought on the groundbreaking, there are so many action movies that have followed this series that you can see that this has its stamp on it now,
Right.
thanks to the technology that they put into it. Not to mention seeing actors doing some of the things that they do now. I mean, still to this day, Keanu Reeves is being a badass in John Wick, and half the shit he probably learned from the Matrix movies, you know?
Plus, Keanu Reeves is a god.
I mean, he's the...
What did I say before? Morgan Freeman is God, then Keanu
angel.
Reeves is an angel.
He's an angel.
Yeah.
I mean, he, like, the man is like... That's why you know what the thing is? Just to do a segue for you ladies and gentlemen, there was a movie called Outcome that just came out on Apple where Keanu Reeves supposedly said a whole bunch of bullshit that tarnished his image, and it kind of didn't go over well with people because they use Keanu Reeves as a person who would be so nasty and wouldn't think about things before he said it, and
not my Keanu.
Totally dismissive to people around him.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. That is more fiction than The Matrix.
Correct.
Because
Keanu Reeves,
this man has never been caught ever.
He built his wife an animal sanctuary because she likes their pets and she likes animals. He's a gift to humanity.
He's one of the good ones. I will give that.
He's a gift. Keanu, you're a gift to humanity.
I will say definitely 4 clamshells for me. It's innovative. It's original. Hint, hint, Warner Brothers.
Please, we can't. I can't. My heart can't take it. I can't do it.
And it stands the test of time. There's a reason why it's now in the American Film Library as one of the, I think, the original one, The Matrix, is... It's a
classic.
It's in the top 100, I think, top 150 films of all time.
Yeah, it is. It is. When you stop and you think about classic movies, you're talking about Wizard of Oz, right? Gone with the Wind, Indiana Jones, to some extent, Ghostbusters. I think Ghostbusters is
the original Ghostbusters. Hell yes.
I have people who have disagreed with me, but I don't count them. They don't count. They're right. These movies are right up there. These movies will stand the test of time. They already have. I mean, how old are these movies? 20-something years old?
They're almost 30 years old.
Okay, so, I mean, we're sitting here. They're relevant today, and it's 30 years later.
Wait a minute. Let me do the math. Yeah, the original Matrix came out in 1999, so the original Matrix is 30 years old.
Yeah, so they are still relevant today as they were back then. Yeah. So, yes, they're classics.
You're not going to get an argument from me here.
Yep.
So, that's our 2 cents on the Matrix trilogy. You can stream them anywhere. You can buy them anywhere.
I recommend buying them.
Yes, because as we've seen with streaming, sometimes they edit things out of nowhere, and good lord, and it ruins the whole aesthetic of some of these movies. So, yeah, go out there. If you're one of the few people in this beautiful world that has not seen it, please take a weekend and watch these movies. They are...
And then I will stop passing judgment on you.
We're going to have a lot more stuff coming your way. We're going to have... actually, we have quite a few movies that we need to play catch up on. Like we've seen movies that, yeah, we need to sit down and do several of these. Plus,
Yeah.
we got a couple of what we think best of kind of scenarios. So please keep a lookout for that. We will be on YouTube, TikTok, everywhere. Video Store
All the
Memoir,
platforms.
every platform. Please, if you love The Matrix, send us a like, comment, let us know what you think. If you didn't like it, please explain why, because we would love to hear this. But for that, I've been Kevin.
I'm Shannon.
We will see you next time. Please, definitely enjoy the movie. Take care.